So recently I run into the problem. The problem was no matter the game I was trying, I was not able to feel fun or enjoyable. During playtime, either it feels like a core or just a task on my to-do list which I just need to complete. For me, 15 to 30 minutes of a gameplay felt like hours and I stopped gaming altogether. Started watching animes and movies. Doing those had no problem, like watching animes or watching movies had no problem. Those were interesting to me, but on the cases of the game it wasn't. And if even if I try to play the game or force myself to play, it just didn't click to me, so I just gave up on the gaming altogether. I know what have gone wrong with me. You can say the coping mechanism that I have adapted with the situation that I am right now is consuming passive content where I don't have to be actively engaged. Like playing games or even reading a book feels like a task. Maybe the whole thing was happening because recently I taken a game development a serious career as a path, or you can say that not a serious career, still I'm going in a job of my BPO, but it more or less a long term plan which I want to continue in future. More on the later videos when I am actually have to show something. And as for the book reading, I also think that I recently got as a hobbies writer. I know I have too many of creative hobbies, but what can I do? A man want to explore. So yeah, this could be the reason. Or I had another rough idea what could have been gone wrong in my life which have caused this. It could be a depression of turning 20, right? Like couple of months back, and don't know what to do with the life, having so many passion which end up with me doing nothing. Like from the very childhood I was interested in so many creative endeavors that I end up doing nothing. Yes, I can see that I do have learned some experiences, but those experiences really doesn't matter because I haven't to show something to you. Whatever. So where were we? The main issue that I was facing was analysis paralysis, which we can be discussed in some another video if I remember about this video. So let's dive into world of YouTube. Yes, you have heard right. During the whole process of watching me movies and animes, the one thing that was consuming my screen time most was YouTube. Yes, you have heard right. It was YouTube, not even a short form content. It was a long form content. I recently have discovered some channels like Real Civil Engineer or Blitz, and there was Kev Dude, Zanny, I'm Rob, and I don't really remember. The topic of the video was how I actually got out of this phase. Yes, I am coming to it. Sorry for rounding it all over and over and again. Let's start. The thing is, during this whole process where YouTube was consuming most of the time of mine, most of the free time of mine, at that process I come to know about a game which I think from this video, like the game on a gameplay, because the player who was playing it was too good. And yes, I downloaded the game. On paper it is simple. The game is just 3D version of Vampire Survivor, and I'm sorry to inform you that I haven't played a single game of the Vampire Survivor, so I don't actually know how much similar it is with Vampire Survivor, so sorry for that. So if you are like me, then I introduce you to Megabonk. The game has a horde base enemies spawner with enemies visually distinguished, and some of them have different attack patterns, and there are mini bosses and main boss for each level. There are multiple bosses actually. Each level had 3 tier, and after completing first tier you unlock second tier and so on. There are challenges which you can do. There are missions which you can do to unlock character roster, which is very big and interesting. It's not just big, it's also interesting. Weapons and tomes are just like a buffs which you can add up, also add up to your build. It's a passive upgrades, you can say that. And there are some small abilities like skipping, refresh, those rogue-like elements of the game where you can choose upgrade for the weapon, for the character, or for the tome. At that point where you can buy some things like that. The game follow a roguelike structure as I've mentioned, meaning the update doesn't carry on the second run unless you have defeated the boss of that level, and you go to level 2 on the same tier, meaning you haven't died till now. Who am I explaining? I think most of the people who are going to watch this video are already aware of the game, so I'm not going to go any more deep in this. But I have tried this game and I don't know why it didn't click. I played it, I enjoyed it, but the same thing was happening again, that after 15 to 30 minutes it started to feel like a core or a to-do list, which I really didn't wanted to feel anything. I didn't wanted to spend my free time on something that I don't enjoy. Maybe it could be that I stop enjoying the game, but I don't. Whenever I open a Steam to buy game, I usually get overwhelmed with the game releases and the controversies and all. At the end I just gave up and go to watch anime again. Yeah, that's the easiest thing that I usually do. I started the Megabonk again and gave it another go. Now the goal of this time was not to enjoy the game. Yes, the intention was to enjoy the game, but instead I choose to make a goal. So I gave it another try, and the first goal of the game was to unlock the character called Clank. Usually the rule to unlock was to unlock the revolver weapon and unlock the forest tier 1. Clear the forest tier 1 and unlock the revolver weapon. So I did that, and once I unlocked the Clank, again I got that decline in my dopamine, which led to another haters of from gaming. I'm just joking. Yes, after unlocking the Clank I really get disappointed because playing with Fox really made me feel like yes, I'm getting stronger. But when I unlocked the Clank, the health was less than other character, and it made me question my skills again, which led to another haters. Yes, it was another hater, but I started to see some tips, guides, arcs in the forums and all. Then I came to know yes, it was a skill issue, and so I started again. Yes, this time the goal was to complete as many challenges as I can. Yes, so yeah, that's it. I think I really don't have anything else to add in the video, because it's not like I didn't enjoy the game. Yes, after unlocking the Clank I started playing Calcium. I really forgot the name of the character who is a skeleton using a skateboard. Yeah man, it was awesome for me to. I really enjoy skateboarding games when on my childhood on a web-based, usually when I was playing web-based games on a cyber cafe and all. So usually I always go for games like those which involve skating heroes or something like those. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed with the skateboard. And yeah, so when I see this character on the game, and I instantly thought, no, this is the best character that I'm going to play and try to master it. Though the motivation didn't land too long because yes, life happened, but I didn't give up on gaming. And yes, I came back thanks to Megabonk. I started enjoying the gaming again. I do have started playing Dispatch, which was released quite a week ago. That's how I wrap up this video. I know I haven't talked about the game that much because I haven't played long enough the game to share my feedback or my reviews, anything like that, and I don't really want to be a review channel. And yeah, I don't want to cover this game because it's too good to be covered by a person like me who wasn't able to play to the fullest capability of the game that contain. I don't want to misinform the other people that the game was not good or something like that. Game is great, because really the game itself the result can itself speak for it. You can see that how many copies it sold, and also there's a controversy that the developer is a Danny, but whatever. I mean, if it's a Danny, that would be great. And yeah, so if you like the point of view of mine, that's great. You can drop a like, or you can subscribe the channel for more video. But though I want, the channel is really going to the channel is on a very exploration phase, so maybe you can find a video completely different from this on the next video, and so on. I think you got the point. But whatever, I can promise you one thing, that I'm only going to cover games, animes, mangas, and sometimes novels. And also I'm going to promote, or what I can say, I'm going to add my own creation, either game, novels. So as I've mentioned that I'm going to promote my game, so yeah, here's my game which I have just recently made, and it's just a simple 2D top-down shooter which have a little bit of a twist, which is you have to carry the pickups which is dropped by the enemies. After killing them, you can carry them to the circle. This is spaceship. I am very bad at art, so that's why I use just basic shapes. So yeah, you can drag it to there by using E to interact with the items, and you can drag them to there. Then you can use those to update your gun, health, and magazine, because in this game you are not able to going to be find a loot where you can find a magazine, so you have to find it, you have to buy it manually. Yeah, that's it. The game also, if YouTube allow me to include the game link in the description, then I would love to do that. But if not, then you can search on the itch.io. beat the hell if you used itch.io. I don't know how many of you used itch.io, but whatever. Bye. That's it. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching and sticking around to listen my ranting about my personal life.